This channel is proudly sponsored by the Demon Ninja Kickstarter, a tabletop RPG of horror and redemption in a dark Japan. Please check out the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Here's a promo to the Kickstarter. And the Red Room Publishing. Please check out the link to their store also in the description and in the pinned comment. Here's a promo to one of their games.
In the heart of darkness, where shadows waltz with unhinged madness, I have gazed into the abyss and found a truth so stark it burned my soul.
The Shadow War begins now. Are you ready for the new flesh?
Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring the Rust and Ruin role-playing game. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this tabletop RPG that is a darker, more grimdark version of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about combat. Combat is pretty standard when it comes to your typical Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition combat, except the grittier, darker, more realistic aspects comparatively speaking. There is your surprise round, that is when someone ambushes the other party or the other enemies. You determine initiative by rolling a d20 and adding modifiers. The highest number will go first. You can carry out attacks, cast spells, dash, disengage your enemies, etc. But when it comes to the specifics concerning Rust and Ruin, your armor, your gear, your weapons, they may end up ruined, following the rules that I talked about in the gear and equipment part of this review. And you may end up overwhelmed. If you are fighting many opponents at the same time, you need to focus your attention on a single combatant while trying to handle or deflect, avoid, dodge and block the other attacks. So those opponents that are not within your attention or focus are going to attack you with advantage. When it comes to critical hits, when you roll a natural 20, there is a critical hit table. Maybe you break the enemy's armor. Maybe you disarm your target. Maybe you inflict a crippling blow. You can handle all sorts of situations as well. The enemy may end up prone. You can attempt to grapple or shove your opponent. There are going to be opportunity attacks. You have two-weapon fighting. And when it comes to dying, you still have your 3 death saving throws from the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition system. That is, for those of you that do not know, when you have 0 hit points, your character is down. And if you get damaged again, you need to make a death saving throw. If you fail 3 of these death saving throws, you are dead. But if an intelligent combatant is not preoccupied or distracted with some other thing, and is standing just above you as you lay prone on the ground, then that character can execute you, can try to kill you with a single killing blow. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about the World Builder chapter. This is an adventure creation toolkit. When it comes to combat in Rust and Ruin, anyone that has played Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition or even any other D20 based system is going to feel right at home. But you still have that spice, those flourishes that are unique to Rust and Ruin, making the experience a bit more unforgiving and I would say more realistic, at least within the dark fantasy context. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. If you want me to run a game for you, please check out the pinned comment below. And remember, roleplay solves everything. Once again, thank you and see you later.